a while?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi everyone, welcome to Crobaton.
Ooh, hello.
Alex didn't figure out we were starting until I started doing the countdown.
Yeah, no.
But yes, welcome back to Crobaton D&D 5th edition campaign homebrew by me, BlazeFort, aka Tom, your chaotic evil DM, and I have some lovely players. We have Justin.
Gotten used to it. Hello.
Riley.
Hello.
Mary.
Hello.
Mary.
Hello.
Alex.
Salutations.
And Josh.
Hi.
If you are watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow and consider subscribing. Twitch Prime is a cool way to subscribe because it's basically free if you have Amazon Prime. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will shout out cool comments if people leave them. Single tier.
Only the cool ones, though.
There's a bunch of commands. Exclamation point Crobaton and calendar and artist, because those are cool. Available in the Twitch chat. Some of those links are also in the YouTube description. And I don't know what else. Thanks for the resub, Alex. And,
No problem.
and Justin. Thank you.
I get to resub next week.
Mine's in a couple days. Mine's on like the 17th.
So, is there anything else anyone wanted to announce?
The new Unearthed Arcana has come out, so after the stream, go take a look at that. It is...
They don't sponsor us.
No.
They should.
They should,
can.
and maybe
They know
this
what
is
you're
the
talking about.
maybe this is the beginning of it. After the stream, though. After the stream, not during.
Yeah, this is the free. This is the free trial that they get.
But it's dragons. That's cool.
Use
Durgan.
discount code Crobaton.
Yeah,
See if it
do
works,
that,
let
and
us
then
know.
when they find out why, and then people are like, "Why isn't this working? You should make this work." And they'll be like, "I guess we have to make this work now."
That is how that works. Actually, that's how sponsorships always work.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a coupon code? We must have forgotten
Bully
about
the
it.
company into
It's supposed to have expired like a week ago. Probably just renew it and be fine. Alright, previously on Crobaton. Hold on. My thing is not, my microphone blocks the notes. There we go. The trial of fear had begun. Each member of the party found themselves in a small dirt and stone-lined chamber with only a light source and a door in front of them. They soon found out that their trials would be done in pairs. Zeniri and Throden made their way through a familiar landscape similar to their homes, and then fought a dark figure resembling Throden. Throden seemed unfazed by his trial. DM's sad face. Gorgon and Edelweiss found themselves in a room filled with illusory fire that showed them what they held dear being destroyed. Gorgon was able to get Edelweiss through by casting blindness on him, but Gorgon was unable to resist opening a door that ended up being a mimic. With Edelweiss behind him, the two were able to defeat it and move on. Missy and Maleka's trial was separate but together, which involved them solving a color puzzle while having a wall in between them. They then found themselves in a room filled with plant life. While passing through, something lashed out at Missy, and that is where we left off last time. Hold on, I have to make sure people can see what's going on. So
I did it again. I was too zoomed out on the map, and I was like, Tom, you gotta fix this.
Oh, I should probably be on the right map. By be on the right map, I mean watch stream. Why?
So, Missy, that is what you see in front of you.
Yeah. Oh, I know what that is. like, no! Guys. We didn't roll initiative last week, right?
You did not, so you can do so now.
This is that new thing you were talking about, huh, Tom?
What? What new thing?
Wait.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, we have dynamic light.
Yep.
There it is.
Ooh.
Oh, sick.
So wait, does that mean?
We got fun stuffs.
Oh, I can't even.
So
We have
cool.
we have defined walls now too.
Yep. I know.
Uh-oh,
I know this map is a little weird because I had to add dynamic lighting to it, but
Oh, you good?
I'm gonna figure out a better way to do it in the future. Basically, in the
adventuring
future,
party.
walls won't be flush with the scale with the grid, so that should help. But yeah,
For
there's dynamic lighting.
for
now.
adventuring party. It'll mean that we have to be on stream though, so we can watch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I have to roll initiative for these dudes.
Oh, so is it individual lighting? So it only works for the character we control?
Seems that way, yeah.
Interesting.
Ah.
So you guys don't see the room that Molecular
No.
are in?
I have to look
Okay.
at the screen to see that.
Interesting.
Ah, that's really rad. And you have dark vision calculated into it.
Very cool.
So I can see
I do believe that Throden and Edelweiss, at least these current tokens, assume that you have your lights on.
Mm.
So
That
that's
would make
a
sense.
thing. So if
Edelweiss
if
and
I
Throden,
forget
the
that in
group
the
would
future,
not-
let me know. If you're just like blind at some point.
Otherwise, and throw it in a group together would not turn out too well.
I'm just saying, I'm proud of myself for figuring out how I could get a, basically a separate thing that could see what everyone else sees. Because right now what stream sees is what Missy and Maleka see. But
Yeah, that's awesome.
what you guys see is slightly different. Anyway, Missy, what was your initiative?
Oh. Wow, that's so weird. Malika and I rolled the same. But Malika
I'm
obviously has the
assuming
higher
Malika's
dex.
going Okay. So we will start initiative there. Can I zoom in a little bit? I'll zoom in a little bit for stream. Alright, Malika, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move here. Yeah. So that watching the lighting change is weird.
So as you move away, this one will take an attack of opportunity on you.
Great. Okay. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Does an 18 hit.
Okay. Yes, it does.
You will take 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay. What else you doing?
I'm going to, well, now that that guy has revealed himself, I'm going to turn around and throw, I guess, the Dagger of Wanting at him.
Okay. Let's make a range attack.
It's 15.
15 hits.
Okay. That's 5 damage.
Look at alert. Anything else you're doing?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Missy.
Me. Okay. So has this guy's got me by the leg?
No, if you remember, so he kind of swung at you and missed, but like you were able to see that he swung at you.
Oh, okay. Lucky me.
Also, before I do anything else, Malika, you have noticed that when he swung at you, you would have actually been here.
Okay.
Okay, I have D.
But like you can keep moving to like where you were, but I'm just saying like when he attacked you, that's when you got out of his range.
Okay.
I'll look at my.
I was gonna say heat, and these are plants.
Okay.
That's next. Sometimes I just have both, though.
I
Biology.
Think... I think I'm going to use a twinned spell on a chromatic orb.
Okay. So you're gonna target both of them.
Yes.
You will have disadvantage on both attacks.
Explain why?
Because there's a. So whenever you make a ranged attack, if there's an enemy within 5 feet of you, you have disadvantage.
Okay. Right. Okay. Pull out a second D20. So that one is 11.
11 hits. So I'll assume like that's one next to you.
Yes.
Okay. Also, what damage type are you doing?
Fire.
Fire. Okay.
Fire! D8. 7 plus 4, 11 plus 6, 17.
17. He's looking hurt.
Cool.
Real hurt.
Okay. Don't get ambitious. Alright, I'll attack the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yay! Okay, so that's 13.
13 hits.
4 plus 5, 9 plus 8. 17?
Another 17. Also looking pretty hurt, but still up. Alright, so that was your action.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna risk moving.
Okay. So is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Here's where things get scary. So the one next to Missy will make 3 attacks against you.
I'm sorry, what?
He did say get scary.
So these things have multi-attack, but it's 1d4.
Okay, I got 17 hit points.
That's a natural
That's-
1.
Okay.
That is an 11. Does an 11 hit?
Yeah, that's my armor
So
class.
an 11 will just hit.
Yeah.
And that's a 12, so a 12 will just hit. So that's
Yeah.
2 hits. Where are we? So we'll take 2 points of necrotic damage on the first hit, and then 3 on the second.
Okay. What is that? That's 5, right?
Yeah.
5 total. However, these things, not super speedy. The only thing that the other one can reach is Missy. So,
What's up, boys?
another 3 attacks against you.
Okay.
It's a natural 19, so that the first one will hit.
Yeah.
That's a 13, that will hit. And a 12, that will hit.
Yep.
So that's 7 necrotic damage. So you're down to 5. So you have 2 more attacks.
How'd you get 7 on the first one? I thought it was D4.
Yeah.
Damage is D8.
I thought you said the damage was a D4.
No.
I think rolling the attacks was a D4.
Multi-attack is 1d4 attacks.
Oh,
Yes.
I get it. Okay.
Weird.
Now, I was like,
It's weird, yes.
I was like, Tom,
That's why I
you got a
said,
math major.
This
like,
is when
what?
it's getting scary.
I'm like, someone's doing math wrong here.
It just
Okay,
felt
no,
there was
that
a
makes sense.
modifier.
Cool. What's up? Give it to me.
So the 7 brings you down to 5, right?
Yep.
8 will knock you unconscious,
Goodbye.
and doesn't matter what the last one is actually. But so you have 1 failed death save.
1 failed death save?
Yep.
Okay.
But that is, there you go. Malika, you just watched your sister fall unconscious.
Tom?
What,
Don't worry,
Justin?
guys. This is
I'm
because I didn't
gonna-
want to level up. So it's alright. I don't level up.
Tom, I don't know if you're using the ruling or not, but if it's against a creature that's unconscious and that's a hit, it's an auto crit, so that's 2 death saves, not 1.
Because it would have hit before she actually fell unconscious.
Okay, cool.
So because I rolled all of them at the same time, so
Nope, you don't have to explain anything more.
Yeah.
Just
Justin, screw up.
Yeah, why would you even bring that up?
he said we can't die in the trial, you guys.
Wait,
no,
I still-
you can't.
no, he said-
finding the trial.
We can't die getting there. Is what we
That's
were
just
told.
what Gorgeton thinks. Remember?
I've never played the death save as you go unconscious. What is that? Is that because I got hit after falling
you
unconscious?
took damage after you fell unconscious.
Okay.
And a crit would be 2 death saves or 2 failed
Yeah.
death saves.
Okay.
What the ruling Justin is saying that if you make an attack against a creature that's unconscious, you have 1 advantage, and 2 if it hits, it's an automatic crit, which would be 2 death saves. But because he would have hit before you went unconscious, I'm just rolling it as 1.
Okay.
But Malika, it is your turn.
So I'm going to, I assume the dagger of
Dagger
wanting has
came
come back to me.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna throw that at this guy.
Okay.
That's gonna be an 11.
11 hits.
Oh, thank God. That's 4 damage.
It's enough to kill it.
Thank God. And then I'm gonna walk up to this guy and take my short sword and try to slash him with it.
Okay.
Oh God. That's 15, I think.
15 hits.
Good at math. Oh, it's only 1 damage.
The more we play, the more I find it funny that Malek and Missy are really different in the way they approach things. Because, Missy's like, my sister goes down! I'm gonna, knee slide in and give her a health potion. And Malek is like, die!
Well, my goal was that I was gonna wipe both of them out in one,
Yeah.
but my
No,
dice
it-
didn't
yeah.
agree with me.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yes, that's all I can do.
Missy, roll d20.
My turn! Lucky for me, my dice curse is over, so. 18.
Alright, that's a save. So you have 1 save and 1 fail.
Hola.
This thing will do its multi-attack thing with another 3 attacks. I think 18 hits. Yes.
Me? Yes.
Yes. Does 14 hit? No. 14
No.
doesn't hit. Alright, so it's 1 hit and natural 20.
I was convinced Tom was like, another 3 hits. Alright, Misfortune. Just kill me off. I was like, this is how I go. Just beating the dead body.
So between the 2 attacks, you take 9 necrotic damage.
Okay.
I got really concerned because Tom is notorious for rolling well on nat 20s.
Yeah.
That is its go. Malika, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna... Well, I'm not gonna throw the dagger because I'm so close to it, but I
Yeah.
will... You know, swipey swipe.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 10.
10 hits.
Oh, thank God.
It's fungus, I think. They move very
That's
slow.
5.
5 is enough to kill it. So, so that was your action. Not much you can do as a bonus action. Did you want to move at all?
Nah, I'll stay.
Still an initiative? What is that? Oh, right, because I have to save.
Yes.
Right. Right. I was like, what's coming for us?
Mary's
I'll
scared.
just bend down, I guess, because next time I'm available, I want to give Missy a health potion.
Missy.
Oh, you said Missy. Okay.
Yes.
I'm like here, but not here, obviously.
So's Missy.
Yeah. That is a fail.
Okay. Malika.
So I'm gonna take out a health potion,
Fail.
and pour it into Missy's throat.
Okay. So I think it's 2d4 plus 2.
2.
Who rolls at me, Riley?
Riley does, because she's the one
Oh.
applying it. 2d4 plus 2.
That's 6 points.
Okay. So, Missy, you feel like this warm liquid like go down your throat, and all of a sudden you're back conscious and but prone.
Where in the process of death was I at? Where?
Yeah, 2
Where's
fails.
my journey?
That's 2 fails.
Bit of the way there.
Just because I have like a narrative of what Missy has experienced with death, and I don't think this got far enough to experience the same
Oh, no.
thing.
No.
Yeah. Okay. It was like I blinked for a long period of time.
Yeah, it's kind of like you like fall asleep and did I just take a nap kind of thing?
Yeah. I'm like, what
But,
year is
but
it?
also your body hurts.
Yeah, who's been dancing on my chest?
So yeah, 6 hit points.
Okay. 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 1, 2, 3, 4.
So at that point you're out of initiative. What would you like to do?
After giving the potion to Missy, Malika, out of stress and exhaustion, is literally just gonna lie down next to her.
I really think we're gonna lie there for a second. Did we get him?
Yeah, we did.
Great.
They got you.
Thanks, I know. Really don't wanna go here in a cavern of fears.
Yeah.
Would have sucked.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Wish this was more like a dream state. You might
Right?
really sent us in here to get
You know, like
killed.
the last one.
You really sent us in here to get killed, huh?
Yeah. Well, Maybe not.
I don't like it.
Well, it's done, I hope. We're done with these things at least.
Yeah, we don't know how much longer the trial is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's lie here for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Okay.
Are they taking a short rest?
That's what I was like waiting to
I think we
hear.
are.
I think we are.
They could use the health. Why not?
Are you taking a short rest?
Yeah.
Sure.
You can take a short rest. I will say, like, while you guys like lying on the ground, like between like the moss and like the grass that's on the ground, like it's kind of comfortable.
Yeah.
It's not like laying on stone.
Cool. Short rest.
But yeah, if you're gonna take the hour, you can roll hit dice.
Are we all doing this or just them?
Just them.
Okay, fair.
We're all
Hey, I get to
done,
use
we're
my
just
cheese
waiting.
dice.
We're all just like in a lobby, you know, like drinking coffee
Yeah.
while talking.
I wonder what they're doing in there.
I hope they're okay. Evot's getting really nervous.
Well,
Should we
Ema's
check
not
on
dead,
them?
right? We're all like in that room, right?
Tom didn't tell us.
We don't know where we
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Oh.
open the doors and next person.
I do like how the comments got like more intense as we moved through trials.
Mm.
Yeah, should have been the opposite.
So I got. Oh, I did that completely wrong. Okay. Okay, +5.
Riley, how many hit die did you use?
3.
Okay. And you know it's the die roll plus your con, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't.
Well, Missy doesn't have a constitution.
Oh, right,
so-
right, yeah. Nope.
It's plus your con?
Yeah.
Oh, I have not been doing that.
Yeah, so like if you roll the 1 on your hit die, at least you also get the con part of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Good
Is
to
it plus
know.
con for each roll, or is it just like
Plus
one?
each roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for each die you use, yeah.
I got 0 con, so. And I got up to 11. Okay,
How many die did you use?
I used 1.
Okay. I was like, did you use 3?
I got a 5 on my. I at first used all 3, and I was like, wait a second, it's not right.
Okay.
I was
So,
like, because. Never mind.
Is there anything else you guys want to do in that hour?
No, just lie there.
Yeah.
Cry.
Yeah, there's nothing that I can do special in short rest except recover. Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we could keep going.
Okay.
Okay. Misty's gonna make, like, she's gonna purposely wait for Maleka to get up so Maleka can help her up.
Malika's gonna
Like a-
stand up.
Like a good little sister. I'll let you do it for me.
Alright, so eventually Maleka stands up and Missy kind of extends her hand. And you're finally both standing up after
Yeah.
an hour or so of lying down.
Everyone's out getting tea. Emot's like sweating. He's like, you think, where are they?
They're convinced that we're both dead.
Yeah.
You think the puzzle just took them a really long time? It just took them a long time, right? Right?
Well, like,
we did take a long time to do that one too, so.
we're all like, they got a puzzle? What? Nice.
We got a tree.
Yeah.
It was a nice
We got
tree.
fire.
So much fire.
They're all just sitting around and one of them is like, so are we gonna? And they're all like, nope, we're not gonna. They're fine. We're not gonna talk about it.
Ours was pretty
Okay.
nice. It was rather warm there, which is nice, you know.
We have like elevator music playing as we're just standing there.
Yeah. We move forward.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I was waiting on.
I was like, is he waiting for us to stop talking or for us to do something? Oh, we haven't said we're moving.
Alright, Malika, you're opening the door. Hold on, I guess
Yeah.
you're both opening the door.
But then it's a mimic. Oh no.
There's 2 mimics.
Don't wait.
I'm not scared of doors. Why is this in my trial? I'm now scared of doors.
So, you're presented with a hallway in front of you. You walk down it.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I got distracted playing with the dynamic lighting.
Yeah, me too. That's what I've been doing the whole
It's like,
time.
we can't go through walls anymore. This is cool.
Oh,
someone
it even gives you like dim light. That is so
Uh-huh.
cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
Tommy might have made a mistake here.
Yeah.
I'm sure you see everyone.
I see it. Cool, I'm finally done with the map. I feel like I should just let you guys stay on that map for a little bit so you can keep playing dynamic lighting. So yeah, I'll leave you guys there for a little bit. But
He just sees 6 icons just bouncing.
For Tom, it's like watching the DVD logo go across the screen.
just waiting for it to go in the corner. Oh.
Yeah.
Zenaria Throden, Edelweiss Gorgon. Around the same time, you find yourself in a new room.
With tea and cookies.
So, like, it's about the width of, like, the 3, like, chambers as if, like, they were side by side. Not, like, necessarily, like, the width of the map, because, like, there's a lot more space in there, but, like, as if they were almost, like, exactly, like, side by side. The doors behind you disappear after you both have gone through. You can see, well, like the other respective party there, and also Emid is standing like in the room before you. The room doesn't go as far back as it goes like left and right, but there is like another like 2 wide hallway like behind Emid kind of thing. Soon after, you see another door appear off to the side. So like not on the wall that you guys are like they just came in through, like the wall on the right, and the 3 kobolds come in.
Did they just get a hallway that wrapped around?
As they come in, so the 4 of you can notice like they look somewhat nervous and they're like sweating a bit, and as soon as they see Throden, they start darting toward him.
Gorgon kind of like smirks a bit and goes.
They went through a haunted house.
It was just like a haunted hayride. They went through like one of those corn mazes.
And
After this joke about the sisters taking forever, the kobolds finished before them, you guys. Emid sees the kobold and goes, "Good lords."
Thorodin will greet the kobolds.
they all start kind of like I don't know like what you describe as kobold noises, but concerned kobold noises come from them. They're speaking in Draconic, kind of like over each other, but you're able to like gather what they're talking about, and I let you know what that was previously, so I'll let you share what that was whenever you feel like it.
Okay. Yeah, Rodin will, I guess, just try and do his best to calm them down.
Okay. Kind of like while you're dealing with that, Missy and Maleka do come through the doors as well. And like I said, the door kind of disappears as they go through.
Everyone okay, yeah?
Yeah.
It took a while. That was weird. It didn't take us very long.
I mean, technically it didn't take us very long either, but we took a short rest.
Just
Didn't seem very short, but alright.
in the trial of fear.
Yes.
You just
Well, like after.
But I don't think there's any other way to prove that you passed the trial of fear than taking a rest in the middle of a trial of fear.
That's reasonable.
I guess. So.
What?
Maybe it just wasn't a scary trial.
Missy is looked up after everyone had spoken and is pointing at Zeneria. What the hell is that?
Still has the void cloak on, so anyone who forgot, her face is darkness and her eyes are glowing. And she's...
Oh, you can do that too!
No, did we not talk about the cloak doing this to people? Is no one having an issue with this?
I mean, I can do it, and then I cast Disguise Self and I'll make my eyes glow.
Oh, did you get a cloak too, Gorgon?
Sort of.
I like a protective mother. I'm gonna put my hands around Missy's face so that she doesn't have to look or hear at any of this happening.
Teddy takes the hood down.
Edelweiss is going to cast Thaumaturgy and do the same thing with his eyes.
You guys!
Thought it was only the one cloak. There we go.
So down. She's tying her butt bow back up.
Are we the only ones that didn't get these stupid cloaks? Why are all of you doing this?
I did not get a cloak.
Can you
Let
not?
the record show.
No.
Oh. Can I cast Disguise Self on someone else?
No.
This is
it's
just a
Disguise
cantrip.
Self.
You're good.
Darn.
I mean, technically, Maleka and Misfortune could also do Thaumaturgy and make their eyes glow, but they can't make their face misty, which Zeniria's face was gone. Not that we saw it anyway in the first place. The screaming face is
Like
gone.
you couldn't see the mask either, just the eyes.
Yeah, the mask was gone. It was just mist and glowing eyes.
So now to comfort you, she took the hood off, so the horrible screaming face is back!
I almost prefer that. No, I do prefer that.
I'm uncertain of how to feel about all of that, but we just went through a trial of fear, so I think that takes precedence.
Yeah, it does.
Wasn't very scary.
Yeah.
It was
Gotta try harder, Emit.
slightly unsettling at points, but...
Don't tell him that.
Mm,
Tell him to try harder.
I
Because we
just,
still
has
have
to
a
try harder.
frustrating one to go.
A
I
trial
would just
of
imagine a little bit more from a Wizard of Skyrise.
trial of general concern, I think, is more like it.
Ours had a tree.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw a door.
Ours had sentient trees that killed us.
Ours had sentient doors.
Oh,
So
you
tried to kill
don't
us.
look dead.
I wouldn't really think I really wouldn't think them that intelligent otherwise.
I mean, yeah, he was the one that triggered the trap creature, so...
I kind of just scowl at Edelweiss.
Everyone with their
I've
glowing
been
eyes.
trying to think about
scowling
how
at each
Misfortune
other.
would respond to everyone talking, but I think if I were in her position, it's like when your heartbeat is in your ears and you've stopped hearing things. I think that's what is happening. So I don't think she'd respond.
Can we tell that Missy's fucked up?
Yeah. Would I notice this or anything? Or
Well,
did any
yeah,
of us notice this?
considering Gorgon was also beaten up a little bit.
Oh, so
Uh,
I'm going to just whisper. He opened the door, and it hit him.
I'm
And
guessing
that's-
you're whispering to everyone but the sisters?
No, I'm whispering specifically to Missy, and that's a healing word.
Oh, okay. We open doors. Why do I feel warm inside?
That's 6
I
points.
think
It brings you up to full,
the
I
door
think.
hit him
Sick.
was the warming part.
Oh, I forget that it does that. Ignore that.
So, you did not fight versions of yourselves? You fought plants and doors?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's interesting.
Oh.
I think the trial was supposed to encompass Edelweiss's fear of opening new doors. I sure hope it helped you conquer that fear. And I just pat him on the shoulder.
There were giant columns of fire that showed things that we love getting destroyed. Apparently,
Oh.
or it's at least things that I love getting destroyed. I don't know what Gorgon saw, but I guess he doesn't
He
care about
loves
them because
buildings.
that's fine.
Nah, I didn't quite see that, no.
We'll talk about that later, I guess. Anyways, what did you guys see? Trees?
A tree.
A tree.
Fighting other selves, I guess?
Yes.
Uh,
Plants, apparently.
yeah. I figured that's the, I don't know, rude versions of everyone would kind of be a theme.
Missy's gonna brush off some purple fungus that's on her cloak.
So what happened to the kobolds? And he kind of smiles a bit when he says that.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My mic wasn't picking up for a sec. Oh, they lost some important objects and had a bit of a scare, generally speaking. But they seem okay at the moment.
What did they lose?
They're shinies.
Oh no.
Chinese!
Did they get them back?
Did they get the Chinese back?
Well, they never really lost them, I don't think.
Okay.
That's
Okay, that's good, I
what
guess.
they fear?
Makes sense for kobolds.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That is so wholesome.
So, Emit, what's next? and Gorgon kind of stretches out a bit.
Well, that was the trial. I was kind of letting you all debrief on your own. I see some of you are injured. I hope you are well. I do have something else to show you, but the trial itself is concluded.
Wunderbar.
All
Lead
right.
on, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, come with me. And he starts heading back the hallway that I had mentioned earlier.
Are there two hallways you said branching
No,
off?
it's just too wide.
Oh, okay.
It's like 10 feet-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So you all follow?
I'm following Maleka if Maleka goes.
So,
Yeah, I would like to be at the back of the group.
I'll be up front.
okay. So, the hallway goes, you follow the hallway for about a minute, maybe not even, before you come across another set of doors. And Ema kind of just like opens them up outward, and heads out. And so who is like towards the front? Gorgon? Is anyone else really?
Throden would be.
Okay.
Yeah, Zenny too.
Well, it's too wide, so.
Oh.
It
Well,
gave me like Gorgon, Throden, Zenny kind of thing. But like you all see
Throden
it.
could be behind Zen, and Gorgon could be with the kobolds, I guess.
Okay.
Hmm.
But like what you guys see is like comparative to like the dimness of like the cavern like aesthetic, like it like opens up bright like it's outside. So what you see is a series of buildings, a mix of colors, but primarily blue, white, gray, and like colors similar to those. The style. Oh, hi Siri.
1 second. I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Shut up.
Thanks, Siri. Anyway, where was I? So the style of the buildings is like similar to like Japanese. It's a bit like more modern. So it's like not as like I don't know how to describe Japanese style buildings, but like you know, like the like shapes and such are a bit simpler. The buildings seem to be like a mix of like residential and commercial. So like some shops, some what seem to be houses. Some are even like
Justin.
there we go.
We're not welcome back.
We're back. Hi.
We're back.
Hey, now we're back, kids.
Something happened.
Oh man.
So anyway, the last thing we apparently heard was Gorge making his check, didn't know what it was. I briefly described like some more of the area, kind of mist, like a mist is all around. It's cloudy, so you don't really see a sun, but there is light shining through. And Emmet kind of proceeds forward. A few hundred feet in front of you is like a staircase that goes up to like another like level where like, there's like more buildings. So like he's approaching the staircase now.
We've like left the mountain? Is this like we've walked outside?
There's like seemingly almost like a town here.
Okay.
It looks like you're outside.
No one's around though, right?
You haven't seen anyone yet.
Okay.
What are we doing in Silent Hill, Emot? Like,
Thought you said it was over.
The trial, yes.
No spoilers. I haven't read that book yet.
hold on, we gotta come up with a
You haven't
Loud
read-
Hill.
Loud Mountain.
Screaming Hill.
Loud Valley.
Loud Crobaton, Loud Valley.
Quiet Cove.
Screaming. Gorge.
Oh, how's it going? Yeah.
I don't know any of these books. Sorry.
You're scared of bugs, it's fine.
Well, that wasn't in the trial.
Because he didn't tell the DM he was scared of books. Anyway,
He's really not. He's just. Books are just old.
Oh,
So he's scared of
same
old
Edelweiss.
So he's scared of
Same.
that's why he doesn't like Origin.
Oof.
They only share a room, so he knows when that Gorgon just kicks it.
Why
But
does he
by
want to
sharing
know
a
that?
room, he's automatically the next of kin.
First come, first serve, am I right?
Take this and that and these.
This got weird.
Oh, I feel like one of this hat and just looks like Gorgon from now on.
Hey, Georgie, what happened to Adelaide?
The equivalent of just murdering someone, putting on their face, and seeing how long it takes for their family to notice.
Oh
Yep.
God.
Have you done that before?
Well, you clearly haven't noticed yet, so.
This is Justin asking Gorgon.
Anyway,
Anyway.
back to the game. So yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to ask, like email, like while you guys are walking. If not, he'll just keep walking.
Throw will offer to anybody who's like wounded. They can give them healing. But other than that,
Yeah, I'll take a quick swig of some healing.
Edelweiss whispered something in my ear, and for some reason that made me feel better, so...
I talked about your misfortunes, Gorgon.
What about misfortune?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Okay.
alright, you get 8 hit points back.
Woohoo! I'm at full health.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
that happens.
so if the trial is over, yeah, where are we? What is this place?
We're in.
I think this is a village of some sort, Edelweiss.
I mean, yeah, but it's not my village. Is it anyone else's village?
It's
No.
actually my village. That's a
Oh.
name it says.
Oh, what is the name of this place?
Where is everybody?
Well,
What'd
this
you do to
is the.
Why are we even here?
This is known as Myst crystal. So it's Myst, but with a Y instead of an I.
I knew it!
And then crystal.
Love that game.
I had to preemptively wrote it with a Y. I was like, it's gotta be fantasy.
Rodin's gonna spell it with an I.
Thrown it in his notebook currently. Missed with an I.
Oh, this is fun. But yeah, where's everybody?
Not sure.
This isn't like your trial, is it?
No, it's not. But I do have things to show you. As you can see,
Reason
this is...
your hometown is right near the Trial of Fear? That doesn't seem like a great location to live. I feel like.
It is a method of protection.
Yeah, I guess most invading armies wouldn't want to just jump off of the side of a mountain to get to your village.
Yes, I'd say so. But you all did.
Yeah, but we're weird.
You are weird. That's true.
Okay, well.
I've met more weird people in my lifetime than I can count.
Is that just
Otherwise,
because you
raise
can't
a
count
hand.
very high, though? How high can you count? I'm not sure if I should be impressed yet. Convince me.
Kind of looks back at Gorgon, or not Gorgon, Thorodin, and he kind of gives him like a okay, and then he looks at Edelweiss, who's raising his hand.
Edelweiss is raising his hand for a high five.
Oh, yeah, he kind of like gently brings it up.
Wait, it's pretty cool.
So there's nothing else. I'll continue walking. So like as you guys get past the steps, as you as I said before, you can see more buildings, kind of similar. Some of these are like a little bit taller, but like for the most part, still the same style. You can see that the ledge, like aside the stairs, kind of like continues to wrap around, like almost in a circular manner, but then it goes out of your vision, so you can't really see where it ends. But then like quite a bit of distance ahead, like after you have like walked for like a minute or two, you do see like another staircase come into vision.
Have we seen anybody yet?
No, not yet.
And Emot, he doesn't appear like troubled by this.
You can make an insight check.
I don't think Missy's gonna care enough to check. So.
Okay. So as you're walking, Edelweiss, Maleka, and Zaneria, I'd like you to make perception checks.
It's in that one, so.
That's a 22.
22.
That's an 8.
You see, I picked you three because you had the highest passive perception, so you're the only ones who might notice this, but I still had you roll. But
Yep.
Zaneria, kind of like as you're like looking around, you look back up the sky, and it kind of like bothers you that like you don't see a sun, and then you see like a rather large shadow kind of like pass over you guys, almost like if you could imagine like an airplane, like kind of like if you like seen an airplane like through clouds kind of thing, almost like that kind of goes over you, like just out of your distance.
Guys, there's airplanes in this world.
It's not an airplane. I was just trying to
Yeah,
think of
it's an
something.
airplane.
Is it Superman?
Is he the size of an airplane?
It's a bird. It's a plane.
What's Superman?
It's massive. It's a Macy's-sized Superman balloon.
Is this still on the same plane? No pun intended.
No.
Emit says that?
Yes.
Where are we?
Wait, what?
You might refer to this as a demiplane.
Can you move between planes that easily?
Where there are spots where you can travel, yes.
Also, what's a demiplane? And how is that different from a non-demiplane?
Basically, like a smaller plane that kind of resides like in between two other planes. They
a
typically
lot of
have
planes.
Yes, there are many planes. So if you can imagine like a material plane, and then some other plane, and then we're like right here.
It's the other plane.
Double check. I think I know what it was. But
Also, the music didn't move. By
darn
the
it.
way.
See, that's what happens when I pick new songs.
It's very cute. I missed it. That's why I noticed.
Loop, play. There we go. Ah, this image didn't tell me what it was. This one. This one? Yes. No, not that one. Hold on. I'm almost there.
Hold on.
To do this, Dom. I'm sorry.
No, I meant to, like, pick exactly what I wanted before, but I didn't have time. You might refer to it as the, Sea of Ice. That is the adjacent plane. Well, the adjacent part of the plane. The physical plane is the plane of water.
Okay. And that's why it's misty.
Yes. And you guys do realize, like, similar to, like, the, like, colder climate that you guys, passed through when, like, just before you went into the mountain, like, when you were in the mountain, when you're on top of the, cliffside, like, it's a little chilly here. Not freezing, but a little chilly.
I'm shivering.
So, was this always a demi-plane? Or did it become a demi-plane after you were here?
As far as I'm aware, it's always been here, but, it's possible that it hasn't been.
Her. I don't think I've ever met someone from a demi-plane before.
Believe me, I've met several too many people from your plane.
Is this plane by chance anywhere near the Shadowfell?
No,
Hmm.
unfortunately.
It's just conveniently cold.
There are several cold places in the universe.
Seemed very convenient for it to be cold, I gotta say.
Why is
Is
it?
it just coincidence that the first trial happened adjacent to the plane of fire, and this one is the plane of water?
Perhaps.
Still pretty cool.
So you guys just still trucking along, or do you have more questions? Because at this point you're probably getting to, like, the second staircase.
Is the staircase going up?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I said,
I'm getting
it's
closer.
similar to the first one where you kind of, like, go up to, like, another level.
Okay, yeah. I'm getting closer to Maleka for warmth. Very cold.
So, again, why are we here, Emit? Cold enough as it is. I think I'd rather be back at the trial of fear. And he starts, like, kind of, like, trying to warm himself up by, like, brushing his shoulders and stuff.
It always gives him the blanket.
I
Gordon
wanna...
just snatches the blanket and just, like, puts it over himself.
It's not even his bedroll blanket. It's the blanket he brought from their room. He carries with him. I want to know what Gordon's accent is through chattering teeth.
It's too damn cold. I don't know.
Perfect. That was perfect.
Yeah, okay. Kind of just
okay.
sounds more like Clint Eastwood than he does Gordon.
Don't worry, I don't even have a voice, so
That's fine.
maybe we'll have a Crobaton.
You and Missy just sound alike. It's fine.
We'll have a Crobaton where we do some character building and I get forced into a voice.
So as you get to the second staircase, as you're, like, approaching it, you see like a larger building that's made of primarily more blue material. You can't really decipher, like, what it is. It looks like it might be stone, but you're not entirely sure just by first glance. But it's much larger, and like I said, like a darker blue. And Emma kind of just, like, proceeds inside. There's two what seem to be like wooden doors that are rather large, about like 12 feet in height each, and they are currently propped open. So he just walks right in. Because, like, the road leads, like, straight up to the entrance of this building.
I think they're just following along, yeah?
Yeah?
Okay. So
And there's still no sign of life of any kind, right?
you haven't seen anything.
Is there even, like...
This is the
wind or
true
anything?
trial of fear.
Is there like wind?
Rodin doesn't understand this trial either.
What'd you say, Justin?
Is there like wind or just any movement besides us?
Yeah, you can like feel like a slight breeze every now and again. Like I said, like there's mist, so you can like feel that on your skin like almost constantly. But other than that, like you haven't seen anything living, I should say.
Ugh, the feeling of being cold and damp. Ugh.
Yeah.
I describe it as cold and moist, but that's just a difference.
No, like damp is like, moist is a little more wet than damp.
Moist is a warm wet.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Not necessarily. I only think of moist in terms of like cake, and that's not warm.
Okay,
I mean, at
guess
one
in that
point,
sense,
cake
moist
was-
is
I never
not
really
as wet as damp.
I never really understood the disgust of the word moist.
It's the way your mouth sounds.
Moist.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
That fixed it, that's it.
See,
I
that's
do love
warm.
myself a slice of moist cake.
Well, now we know
We
what
learn
moist
so much
sounds
more
like.
about gorging every day.
So I'm just gonna mute Alex real quick.
No, that's okay. I'll server mute him.
That's fair.
But yeah. So when you like go inside, like it is a bit warmer, and you get a better look at the like the room you're in. There is like a dim light like surrounding it, so like even dark vision folk can see like pretty okay. There's a purple carpet that like goes from like the entrance up to what seems to be a throne of sorts. There's no one currently sat there. You can see several banners on either side, all of blue coloring. You can see pillars that like are like that's where the like banners are hanging from. You can see off to the right and left of the throne are a set of double doors on either side, and then a secondary door, or I should say tertiary. There's a third door because it's double doors. That's like one entrance, and then there's another single door a little bit further back.
Questions. One, how big is the throne? Is it to fit humanoid?
Humanoid, I'd say, but like it fit them like comfortably, kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
rather large.
Yeah, okay. But not like unusually large,
Sure.
just large. And are there any like images on the banners?
No, they're these ones are just like strictly like colored like a solid blue.
Okay. Does it echo when we walk in?
Yes. Aside from like the banners and the carpet, like everything else seems to be like I said, like made of like a stone, so like that kind of like reverberates a little bit. But like your footprints don't, because like you're all on the carpet for the most part, unless someone walks not on the carpet like a heathen. And then, like, as like Emic gets close to the throne, he's like, there really is no one here right now.
Settling!
Yeah.
Did you expect someone to be here?
I expected someone to be here.
Okay, and why are we here?
I was hoping someone else would be here for me to explain, and then, so the three people I had, or I should say, who's like more towards the back of the group? Edelweiss, Missy? Okay. So Edelweiss?
I'm behind Maleka.
Okay. So Edelweiss,
behind.
maybe Malika too. You hear the sound of wings flapping. Like just
More dragons.
boom, boom. I don't know how well my mic picks that up, but
It was good. Good
okay,
Foley work.
cool. I am basically Matt Mercer now, but
Essentially.
You don't see anything other than like a few shadows, and then you see a humanoid, looking like similar to Emmet of like elvish descent. He walks in. Description. So he has blue hair. He looks significantly like younger than Emmet, but he has blue hair. It's a rather short, except for in the front where it's kind of like spiked up and then droops like a little bit off to the side. His height is about 5'11". He wears like mostly like nice light clothing, like a light colored clothing, I should say. It's not like super flashy, like mostly made of like whites and blues and like splashes of purple, and like there's like a blue vest that he wears. And he kind of like walks in like behind you guys.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Blue?
He's wearing a blue shirt too. It makes sense.
Everyone here is blue dabba dabba da.
He got a blue chair for this too.
Yeah.
And the blue
girlfriend.
lampshade.
Is blue.
Blew his house.
It's late.
Way to set the stage.
It's not on camera, but it's blue computer too.
Yes, that is blue also. It's blue and black.
Oh.
Keyboard is also blue. Well, I currently have like a teal color scheme on it because, you know, RGBs. But anyway. So the younger figure kind of comes in and that time you came back. And Ema kind of like turns back, has a look like all past all of you, and there you are. I was looking for someone. How are you, Mendros?
How do you spell that?
I'll just put it in Roll20. It's not hard to spell. Mendros.
Oh, I
I
spelled
got
it with an A.
You fool. It was clearly an E.
But and then he kind of like looks to all of you and everyone. This is Mendros, my son.
I knew you were a dragon.
I don't know what it was. I wasn't prepared for Emot to be a father. I don't know why.
He made a dad joke. The signs were there.
Yeah, like I don't know why I didn't.
I see the resemblance. I think it's not well lit in here.
Very blue.
It is very blue.
Dabba dee boo doo da, dabba dee boo doo da.
So is there anything like anyone else is saying or doing?
No, that's all I say.
Or gonna wait.
Alex or Bart is
The
showing.
kobold will follow suit.
Is any bounds?
Is the flappy sound still happening?
No. It ended like pretty much like right before you saw this dude.
Like whoosh whoosh. Hello.
Whoosh
Yes.
whoosh, land, walk into the building.
Oh, great.
Maybe, you don't know.
Or, you guys dragging riders? Oh!
Oh, yeah, maybe he rode a dragon.
Does he have wings?
He doesn't currently have wings.
Does he currently have wings? Maybe griffins. Griffins would be cool too.
Ooh, sky serpents.
I'd like a baby griffin.
But only a baby
You
one.
can
Yeah, no, if it
certainly try to
grows
find
up,
one.
then we're just, we're taking it out.
Shame
Alex,
on
what's
you.
your alignment again? Alex's alignment.
Gorgon or
not
Alex?
Gorgon.
Because I have concerns about Alex's alignment.
Just saying, I can put a good word for you in with the Chaotic Evil Squad. I'm looking for that council position, so.
I think it's fair to say that Misfortune is, I guess, jarred by the sudden shift in tone of sort of their journey here. They're just kind of like, Yay! The challenge of fear. If I hadn't taken that short rest, we wouldn't have rested, and now we're in an important area. So Myst is just kind of like sweating, sweating and shivering. It's those awful fever chills.
Yeah.
Mendros. Well, yeah, everyone's kind of out right now, but they should be back soonish. Are these the ones you spoke of? And Ema kind of like nods. Yes, they just completed the trial. Mendros kind of like rolls his eyes, like, oh yeah, that thing. Hello everyone. I am Mendros. As my father said, I am his son. You all think you got that. What else did he say? I suppose I should explain. This is the castle. You all have heard of castles, right? Yes, you have castles.
Sure.
Am I gonna have to fight this boy?
I hope not.
I hope not. Does anyone answer him?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes.
Broden says, yeah, he's aware of castles.
Gordon kind of just raises an eyebrow and crosses his arms.
I'm guessing it's sort of like a culture shock kind of thing. This.
He has no idea what's going on. Yes, a lot to explain. So, welcome to Myst Crystal. This is the Myst Crystal Keep. Where you see before you, the throne is usually where the king can be addressed, but long story, we don't have a king currently. We have a queen who's about to take throne, but we are...
Who's about to what?
Who's about to take the throne?
Oh, I thought you said who's about to be dethroned, and
No.
I was like, wow! Okay.
Well, I should correct myself. Princess about to become queen, but that we're still over in the transitioning process, which is why Emmet should be here, and Emmet kind of just...
First naming father.
Yeah. Good. Very good.
And he kind of like turns to Emmet again, like, how much have you told them? And Emmet
He says that, or?
yeah. Mendros talks to Emmet, like, how much have you told them? Emmet is like, not much. You're doing great. Mendros is just like I get it, like nervous, a little bit flustered at this point. He's like, why are you putting all this responsibility on me? You did travel passion, yes? That's the other one, yes.
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was with
I like the...
that was with Didrium.
Who?
Yes.
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 Sure.
Oh, I know who he is. That Gordon doesn't.
Fortune doesn't remember the dragon we met?
He chose not to.
I don't know, it's not that he doesn't remember, he just doesn't remember his name.
Well, I guess if it's not obvious yet, yes, both Emmet and I are dragons. We are silver dragons.
Yeah,
that-
saw that one
I
coming.
saw it coming, but Missy shook.
Gordon saw.
I'm not-
Gordon suspected this. DM told lies.
No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think that was obvious. I think that it was like somebody would have put that together. I couldn't.
I would have
We didn't
expected more
forget.
silver in here. It's mostly
Yeah,
just
right?
blue.
Well, You don't paint your houses the same skin color you guys have, right?
I don't have a house.
I don't know. Zeneria might.
I'm gonna point to my
Gordon
tattoo.
uses disguise self and makes a green cloak appear over himself.
It always points at his tattoos, which are the same color as his armor, which is the same color as his pants.
Slightly
I
different,
guess
but I
don't
get
wear
your
purple.
point. Well, Ema, what did you have planned for them? And and then Ema kind of like speaks up. Well, I expected them to rest for the night and then figure out what else they wanted to do. Now that they've done the trial, they can return to boat, right? But I do have to stay here for the next few days at least. There are chambers down the hall, and he gestures to the hall that is, if you're facing the throne, to the right. But like he's facing like the exit and towards you guys, so it's like he's gesturing with his left. Yes, there's chambers down the hall, both on the left and right, where you can stay the night should you wish. There is a library upstairs. I imagine someone like Gorgon might want to look into that. We have an extensive collection. We will know if you take anything.
Gorgon kind of just looks at who's one? Is it Mendros or Emit that's speaking right now?
Emit.
Gorgon kind of just looks at Emit with disgust at the notion that he would steal something from a library.
So does Throton. And the kobolds mimic him, but they don't understand why.
I'm glad Kosh has got my back in this.
Well,
Incredible.
do you have any immediate questions?
Nothing immediate, not that I have, at least.
Where's the library?
He gestures towards the like either of the doors that are like the singular doors that are like almost like behind the throne. Well, you can take either of those stairs or find one down the hall. Then it is in the west wing. So if you go down that hall and then up the stairs, you should be able to find it.
Alright, as soon as he says up the stairs, Gordon just bolts out.
Okay. If you have any further questions, myself, well, I'll be gone for a bit. Mandros should be around, and some others will probably be around in a bit. You might see some others walking around a bit later, but yes, so that is all I have for you now. Make yourselves at home. Don't break anything. And he will start heading like outside the hallway. Hall, I should say. Not hallway. So aside from Gorgon, what is everyone else doing?
T-pose in the middle of the hall.
Oh, let me see.
We must assert our dominance.
So I knew I do want to give you guys like a break before we like do too much more, but I also wanted to be break to be your level up. But I like doing that during a long rest.
Yeah. I mean, Riley, you want Misty and Maleka to just kind of explore? This is probably the biggest building they've ever been in, ever.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
A whole big castle! Is this camera fish-eyed? Sorry, you can't see it on stream.
Oh, yeah.
but I think my face
It is.
squishes.
No, I
It is,
can
yeah.
see the distortion just a bit, yeah.
But Misfortune will follow Maleka if Maleka goes exploring.
Okay. So you guys can go exploring. If you guys just want to like do like similar or like small like downtime activities, I can say you guys like get your long rest, and like it'll probably be still like the same day, like when we get back from break, but you guys will at least be level 4.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Okay.
Yeah.
Missy will take a nap.
8-hour nap, but it's fine.
Yeah. Sounds alright.
Just quick, is there anything Zini, Edelweiss, or Throden wanted to do, just so I can think about stuff during break?
Edelweiss is going to light some incense and pray to his god real quick.
Okay. You don't have to be specific if you don't want to be, but
Yeah, generalness about what he saw in the fear trial, and if going along the path that he's been going down so far will lead to that coming to fruition, or if he is still on the right path.
okay.
Rodin is going to consider sitting in the throne, but ultimately decide not to.
That came across Scourgeon's mind too.
That's why he ran away. It's like, I need to tempt myself with something else. That's some impressive self-control, Gordon.
And then Zini.
She is probably. Actually, she might go up to the library too, and look for different like planar travel. That's what's called planar travel books. So.
Okay. So I'll probably have like you and Gordon roll for stuff when we get back. But all right. So we're gonna take a quick break. Everyone will level up. Quick, does anyone want to roll their hit die if you haven't already?
Oh, for level up, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
I want to roll it again.
That's nice.
Okay. Thornton got a 10, plus whatever his con is.
Holy god.
Wait, isn't there a way to like actually just manually roll a hit die? Like for the 4th hit die?
I mean, you can just quick roll a d6.
Oh wait, wait, there we go, d6. I thought there was like a way to actually have it automatically roll and apply to your health.
Oh god.
Got another 6.
This is why
I rolled nothing but 6s.
This is why I wanted to do it on stream, to see if you continued your streak of rolling 6s.
Oh my god. I rolled.
I am the healthiest wizard in existence.
You said 7?
I rolled a 7.
Okay. Well, no, Alex, but you could still have a constitution that wasn't +0.
That's true, yeah, but I'll get the.
You do have the
+5
highest health that you
later.
could at your level, so.
I got an extra 6.
Okay.
I got an extra 4.
4. Okay.
Blech.
So I think Zini, you said Mary rolled for Zini.
Yeah, I had rolled before, and I get an extra 5.
Okay. So yeah. So everyone, when we get back, everyone will be level 4. The card won't update because I have to do that like over the next week. So don't freak out about that. But yeah, we'll be right back. Hello all. We are back with more Crobaton. When we last left off, the party seemed to have found themselves in a place called Myst Crystal, which is a demi-plane that seems to be home to some silver dragons. That's fun, right? They are currently in the what seems to be some kind of castle, and they're kind of free to do what they want until other people show up. So I know Zini and Gorgon wanted to go to the library, so do you want to start there? Alright, so what do you two want to do? What are you looking for? I think Zini kind of said, but just reiterate.
Zenny wanted to find stuff on planar travel and the different planes and stuff.
Okay, make an investigation check. Did that go through?
That's a crit. It's a 23.
Oh, natural 20? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're able to find books about planar travel.
Hey, what a good use of my 20.
So basically you're able to gather that there are different methods of planar travel. Some are almost like natural, others are like replicated memes, like some stuff like plane shift, or etherealness is a planar travel because you go to the ethereal plane. What you gather is like the more natural occurrences are they're supposed to be like infrequent, but there's usually always like some kind of gate that you can get to like pretty much any plane by. They're just like the means of finding one. You're not sure about like exactly where a Shadowfell gate might be, but you imagine like the proximity that the Shadowfell has to the material plane, that there would probably be one like somewhere on Crobaton. Gorgon.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and, no surprise really, but like Gorgon's gonna try and like look up the history of Myst Crystal and see what he can figure out about the place.
Investigation check.
Okay. 20 total?
20 total? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I have to look up a name. So, from what you can gather, like there's like an extensive history of this place. So Myst Crystal, as you've been told already, is a demi-plane that's like in close proximity to the plane of water, specifically the ocean or whatever it's called. I already closed the tab. Anyway, the thing I said earlier. Just like geographically planar wise, it's like in the plane of water, close to the plane of air. It's been here for like basically as long as the dragons recorded history. So yeah, there's an extensive collection of books about it. There is just a few like key notes that you'd be able to pick up. The War of the Dragons. So during that time, there's stuff like regarding that. What you're able to gather is the leader of the Silver Dragons at that time. His name was Brimus, and I'll give you that name. So yeah, he was the leader of the Silver Dragons, and he was rather close to the leader of the Gold Dragons, who also kind of led the Metallic forces during that like time of war. I'd probably mention the Gold Dragon later too, which was female and Rose.
Okay.
More recently, it talks about the time of King Emmet, who's, from what you can gather, it's been the king of like at least this group of silver dragons for a few hundred years at least. The female was Orvo. So like she was the queen during that time, but she has since passed.
What was the queen's name?
Orvo.
Okay.
Congrats, you rolled decent on an investigation check, and now I give you a bunch of names.
Okay.
So yes, she's since passed for a few years now. So you're able to gather that the like what's going on currently is one of Emmet's children. Her name is N, so she's the current princess. N is ENNE. I'll put it in there just because I'm putting all the names in roll 20 for you. But yeah, she's the daughter of Emmet, and she is about to wed someone named Kazum. Who's like a silver dragon, not from Myth Crystal, so there's not a bunch of information about him, but that's like kind of like what you're able to gather. Like that's probably like going on like almost currently, because there's no like the history of Queen N or King Kazum. So like that's like what's like more recent. Like that's like towards the end of what you're able to find.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Cool. Is there anything else Xena or Gordon wanted to do in the library?
No, I'm good.
No.
Okay. What is everyone else doing?
I'm wandering around with Milika.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the map?
I don't have a map. I wanted this to be like big and ambiguous, so I didn't want to make a map. I thought about drawing one like quickly, just to be like, here's chambers, but I didn't want to.
I'm joking.
But make an investigation check, both of you, just to like see if you find anything interesting, kind of thing.
7.
$24.
So
Where in
Missy,
the heck?
she's good at investigation. She has high intelligence. So Missy.
I also rolled a 19, so that'll do it.
Yeah, but it was a 24 and it wasn't a natural 20, so.
Yeah.
So like Missy, you're like walking around like, oh, this place looks really nice. There's like some nice banners, some nice pillars around here.
I imagine
this looks
there's a
like a
lot
cool
of
room.
like staring at the tiles of the floor and being like, "That's a really nice tile." Like, oh, this is really nice cut marble.
And, well, like you're walking around with her, and like she's not paying as much attention. Like you kind of like just like peek in a few rooms. You find a kitchen, where there's a woman cooking. She kind of like looks up at you and is like curious, like she didn't expect anyone to like walk in, but she kind of just waves. She looks actually like a blue tiefling.
I want to eat. I'm gonna walk in.
I mean, same.
Okay. And she's just kind of like she was like in the middle of like cooking something, because like it's like afternoon at this point, so like dinner's probably gonna happen like soonish. But at least within the next like 2 hours, even though I gave you guys a long rest. But
Do you got biscuits?
yeah, I have biscuits, and they're not fresh, but they're not like
That's okay.
stale.
I've never had fresh
She kind of like points over to the counter, and there's just like a basket with a few biscuits in it.
Oh,
You
thank
can see
you.
like some crumbs, like someone's like come and like taken a few of them already.
I'm gonna take one. And yeah.
I'm also gonna take one.
You can each take a biscuit.
Are there counters that she's not using?
Yeah, there are.
Okay. I'm gonna do that thing of a person of overstaying their welcome in some sorts. I'm gonna sit on the counter and eat my biscuit.
Please don't sit on the counter. Food goes there.
I did just sit in the grass. Okay.
But there's like a few stools if you want to sit. You're welcome to. My name is Kikora.
What's her name?
Kikora.
Kikora. Oh, so cute.
Good name.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's technically like Sikora or Kikora, but Kikora. What brings you all here? I remember Emmet saying something about someone coming.
Emmet's good at that, saying something about something. We came here after the trials.
Yeah.
Okay. Like she kind of like knows like vaguely what you guys are talking about, but like she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. We were just kind of dropped off here.
Oh well, enjoy your stay. Dinner will be ready soonish, and then she kind of like looks over at at the food and like realizes that like she like left it unattended for a few seconds and like goes back to like stir it to make sure it's good.
Do you guys have any secret passages or anything? I might as well ask straight up.
Make a persuasion check.
How did I get more stuff on my desk? How did I do that?
Hey man, you want to tell us the secrets of your castle the first day we're here?
I can imagine getting a nat 20 and then the person's response with no.
Please.
I got a 14.
Every castle has their secrets.
All right, keep your secrets.
She did not get the reference.
I always read that castles had like servant passageways, like hidden ones behind walls. Do you guys have like those?
Yeah, there's like little shortcuts we can take, but they're not just they're just like shortcuts, yeah. And you can see like a pulley system, like towards the back where like she could like deliver stuff upstairs and
Could I fit in it?
Looking
at it, can Missy see if she can fit in it?
you can probably fit in the cubby hole, but not on the like what gets lifted up kind of thing.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
But like the lift is currently there, so you can't you couldn't currently get in.
Yeah. Yeah. Missy wasn't going to get in. She just looked at it and was like, that's the first thing she would think of.
I did the same thing for lockers in like middle school and high school. Yeah, I could fit in this. You always have to judge a space by whether you can fit in it or not.
Yeah. Could we use a shortcut?
Don't know about like one that you could just use.
Okay. That's okay.
Perhaps knowing where you're going is a better start.
Well, this place is huge. Where can we go?
You can walk around. There's some terraces on the top floor, so you can not necessarily look at the stars because it's pretty much always cloudy here. But I believe there's also a few plants up there.
I have to look within myself to see if the trial of fear revealed a fear of heights.
Oh, no.
No, I think it was falling through the clouds into an empty space that was more fearful than just heights. So terraces wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, they're also walled, so like it's not easy to fall off the edge.
Do you have like secret passageways into like bedrooms where like bookcases slide open? I know you said no, but I'm going to try and squeeze it out, you know?
No, I don't think people just enter people's bedrooms like that. There's a reason there's doors there.
Okay.
I guess that's comforting though.
Yeah. That's good to know. Okay. Well, thank you for the biscuits. They're good.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed them. There should be some kind of dinner within like the next 2 hours.
Okay. Just enough time for a nap.
Yeah, the
An 8 hour now.
dining hall is if you follow this hallway, you go down and about 2 doors, and then on your right.
I look at Maleka and be like, I'm gonna get so lost. There's so many doors. There's so many doors. Where's Gorgon?
Yeah, what about Gordon's doing?
Got the
You just
Gorgon
see, you just
reading about the
hear
history.
faintly a bunch of doors opening and closing off in the distance.
It's
I'm
like a
getting, like,
Minecraft
flashbacks.
village.
Yeah.
With villagers going through doors all the time, and you just hear like.
I really should have taken that invisibility spell.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your stay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And she goes back to like cooking.
This castle's like really daunting.
Yeah,
I think it's scarier than it's supposed to be.
right?
The ceilings are really tall.
There's a lot of doors.
There's a lot of. How many people do you think could fit in here? Oh god.
Too many. I don't.
It's gotta be like big parties. Do you think they have to have high ceilings in case they like turn into dragons in here?
Oh shit. You know, maybe. That's really cool.
How big are the hallways, Tom?
I'm trying to think. They'd probably be like at least 15 foot in width, but like you said, like they are like tall. They're like taller than your standard hallway. I'd say like probably like
And
15 feet
width?
high. Width like 15 feet. I'd say like the main hallway was probably like 20-25. Actually, like
Okay.
probably be even just because that's nicer, but maybe
Yeah.
maybe more like 30.
Okay. Well, we never technically saw Didrium as a dragon. I've never seen the size of a dragon. We've seen baby dragons.
Yeah, I don't know what the big ones look like.
Yeah, the baby ones you saw were like the size of you, a little bit bigger.
Why
Those were babies.
do you think Emont went to Skyrise? Do you think that's their kind of student body? Is like a bunch of like dragons?
I don't think so. I don't think it's just dragons.
Well, yeah, but like the esteem of dragons. What am I even doing here?
It'll be fine.
I'm not even doing this for the money anymore. I should go home. You know, I should just go home.
What?
What am I doing here?
You're trying to find Skyrise.
Which is on the other side of the continent, and if I don't get in there within like a week, is gone. I don't remember the days.
No, it's not how that works.
I think it's 2 weeks.
I think it was the end of the year.
It's the end, which this is the last month of the year that we're currently in.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
One,
Yeah, we
two,
have-
three,
Well,
four,
I'm correct.
You have like 8 weeks. You have like 2 full months.
Smooth.
Are we not in Yale? We're in Yale.
You're in Yale, and the thing is in Demthar. And even after that, like it's like 8 weeks until it gets there, and then it's there for like another 2 weeks.
All right, Meredith feels sheepish, but Misfortune's sticking to the 2 weeks. I've got like weeks to get there. There's no reason.
And even if you don't get there within the next 2 weeks, it's not like it disappears forever.
How am I gonna find
It's
it?
gonna just. I mean, the way you found it this time, just talk to people. Like, you know more people now. You know Emot, who can probably know a lot sooner than anyone else.
I'm not ready to go there. I'm not ready for that. And I couldn't even do the fear trial, which, why the hell wasn't a dreamscape? What? Emot wanted to kill us, and now we're here sitting in his castle.
First of all, how do you know you're not ready? You might as well just go. You'll never know if you're ready. And 2, I think the point of the fear trial was for it to be as realistic as possible.
We're supposed to survive through it. I should go home.
No, you don't, because if you go home, that means I have to go home, and I don't want to go home.
Hold on, rerolling character. Why do you want me out here? What are we doing? You were like
Not
what?
not living in Eckerker is what we're doing.
Oh, you was so bad about it. I don't mind living in a house on quicksand.
Do you know?
Ugh.
I mean, it's also. I mean, you know how much I love everyone, but it's also so nice to like not share a room with everyone, and to like have slightly better lodgings than that whole city.
And we should just buy a house somewhere. Get Dad to move up. You know what? Legacy deserves that much. No, Dad would never leave Eckerker.
Exactly. And do you have the money to buy a house?
Sorry. Tom sent me a mess. I was like, what's up? He's just repeating words at me. Thank you, Tom.
I just sent her words that she sent me about Missy to remind her what Missy's fear was.
Yes, Missy's fears are complicated. We should go home.
No.
We're gonna get
Let
hurt.
me give up.
We're gonna get hurt.
Then we're just stronger.
Okay, the whole motto of what doesn't kill me makes me stronger won't work if what kills me kills me. Like,
But you didn't die, so.
but I don't wanna.
Hello. In an effort to steer the conversation, I'm going to reach out and open whatever door is nearest to me.
Because like I'm done with you.
Okay.
I'm channeling so much
And
of my own little
Gorgon is
sisters
there.
right now. And Gorgon is there.
I am the little sister, so I don't know how to do this.
I know exactly how my sisters argue. It's a lot of talking in circles.
Mhm.
I'm also a little sister, so if I were to argue with my brother, yeah, this would be about it.
By the way, you open up to a bedroom that like it doesn't look like someone's currently staying in there. So like just like the bed's made and there's not like there's not like there's like a chair, there's a dresser. There's not like much in here. This looks like almost like a guest room.
I want to go up to the dresser and open the drawers or doors, whatever is in there.
I'd
It is
stop
empty.
her, but Missy is still like, ah!
Like I said,
Investigate going.
it was a guest room. There was no one there. No items.
Alright. I just wanted to, it's like a hotel room. Like sometimes
Yeah,
people
there's
leave
not
things
even like a
behind.
Bible in there.
Do they have any of those like little chocolates in there?
Underneath of the pillow.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Dragon Jesus? Let's tell you about him.
Call this number for room service, so you can open the secret door.
What's the one?
Can I check the room for secret passages?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Yes. 19.
So you like check all the walls and nothing.
While she's doing that, Missy's flopped on the bed and is like, we haven't even experienced anything! It's just been near-death experiences! And we got crazy people that we're hanging out with. Like they're insane! They're nuts! We haven't, we've gone to Boatwright, and now what? We're just sitting here working for these people who want us to die. I don't, I had
For
to
the
check
eighth
to make
time,
sure
I don't
my-
think they want us to die.
Well, okay, so they want us to go through these trials to work for them. Do we want to work for them?
I mean, not permanently.
So then what's the purpose of the trials gonna be?
I don't know. Jobs are always weird with their hiring processes.
Their interview process.
Why does every job make you lift 50 pounds? Ugh.
Now, near-death experiences, 50 pounds.
It's emotional weight, really.
It's a question.
Yeah.
It is emotional weight.
So at this point, Malika, you notice like someone kind of like passes by and then like kind of like looks in the room to be like, just like why is there someone in there? And they kind of like peek their head in. It's
Gonna wave while she's against the wall, like knocking.
It's a male figure, like pretty much elvish, longer, almost like a lighter blue hair, wearing like some small spectacles, that kind of like rest like on the edge of his nose. He seems older than Mendros, but like still far younger than Emit. And he's like wearing like almost like scholar's robes, and he kind of looks inside and you must be the new guest. Is everything okay?
No.
Just exploring before dinner.
Okay. My name is Sithiad. If you need any help, you can reach me. I usually hang out in the study down the hall.
Oh. What do you do here?
I'm just a scholar, record keeper, so most of my time is in the study of the library.
Oh, that's a fun job.
By the way,
I think.
that is the name, Sithiad.
Good, because I was gonna be like, Cynthia?
Sithiad.
I so wanted him to say that his job here was just studying.
I study, and then I don't tell anyone what I learned.
Yeah.
I just study things, and he just stands there in the doorway staring.
Jot down some notes and leaves.
How'd you come upon the job of scholar? How'd you get here in life?
I took an interest in it when I was young, and turns out I had a knack for it, and Emith let me be the record keeper.
Did you have to do any trials? What was the interview process like?
No, I didn't have to do any trials, but I'm aware of the one that he usually has people do. It's quite interesting.
Do you know what the purpose of them are? Like, really?
From my analysis, it seems to be a way for people to learn more about themselves, and it is a way of proving their worth for the city of Boatwright. Typically, people who have done so go to do great things.
Like,
Nah,
like
see,
who?
it's worth our time.
Shut up. Like who?
I know he's quite young, but the Rendar fellow. He's very young, and he's already established himself as a council member in the city of Boatwright. I found that quite impressive.
He did the trials?
Yes.
Okay.
There was a group that he was traveling with for some time before he decided to just slow down a bit and took to the council position. But I don't anticipate that he's going to stay there for his rest of his life. Bran and Drusilla, however, they explored things very long ago together. But Drusilla became injured and became a council member, and then shortly after that, Bran also joined the council, seeing as the group wasn't the same as it was before.
What is Emot doing with the Council of Boatwright?
There is an alliance with the metallic dragons and the more humanoid races. Emit's established himself as one of the most powerful dragons currently, even in his old age. But he sits on the council to establish peace and to keep an eye on other things that might be happening around the world.
He has that much power?
Yes. He doesn't like to show off. Rightfully so.
But he's never done the trials.
I imagine he's probably spoken with just about everyone that's taken them. He knows what they're supposed to do. The trials have been around for generations, and even in Dragon's times.
And how old is he?
He thinks for a moment, and he's never told me, but he's older than me, and I'm a few hundred years.
That's like... that's gotta be like at least 80 years older than Dad.
You know how he looks you up and like he realizes that you guys are tieflings, and like he like starts doing the math in his head, like that doesn't add up.
Yes, it does. It's at least 80.
But you could use a much larger number to indicate that.
I could, but I don't need to, because he would be at least 80 years older.
But you could also say that he's just he's at least 1 year older, and that is also true.
It is, yeah, perfect math. It's great logic.
You get it.
Would it be more impressive if you use a larger number to compare them?
I don't need to impress you. I'm sure you've seen a lot more impressive things than a small tiefling.
I don't actually see many tiefling. Dragons like to go out and explore the world, but I'm usually cooped up here. It's safer.
Kikana? Is that her name?
His name? Oh,
No.
Name?
Kikana from the kitchen.
Kakora.
Kikora. Wow, I really need to work on my handwriting. That was... That's a K. That's an O-R-A. Okay.
The name's also in Roll20.
sure is.
Would you look at that?
I mean, Kikora's tiefling.
Not really. She's also a dragon.
Okay.
That lamp, a dragon.
For
I feel like we
dragon.
should just assume that.
It's like one of those cake videos where everything is cake. Here, everything is a dragon.
Wait, is everyone here dragons?
Yes.
What?
So you're a dragon.
Yes.
I really hoped he would have been like, no. But you just said.
We all prefer to take humanoid forms. It's easier to travel around when we don't need to fly.
Oh.
You
You need to travel as a human? That doesn't make any sense to me.
If I were a dragon, I'd be in Skyrise right now!
If I wanted to speak with you all, I would have to do it outside if I were in dragon form. But around here, with all of you, we can each walk around individually easily, as I do not fill up most of the space.
Oh, but someone built it that way. Like, you could have just built it dragon-sized, right?
But that would have required much more material when we're already established as making ourselves
Okay.
smaller.
That's fine. That's a good logic right there. Scholarly, man. Oh, look. Too bad. I'm not a draconic bloodline. I can't grow wings when I level up.
Kind of looks at you curiously, like he doesn't understand.
You have horns and a tail. What do you mean?
Don't worry, it's meta. Well, thanks, Sidiad, for talking to us.
You're welcome.
I was gonna say see you at dinner, but I have a feeling that we probably won't see everyone at dinner. Does everyone show up at dinner?
Most people do.
Oh, it's like a big family?
See you at dinner.
Some might go to the kitchen after and grab something, and then like take it with them wherever they need to go. But for the most part, I'm quite punctual. I'm always on dinner at time.
I don't think you guys could like take your food to your rooms.
Yes.
You don't get rats?
No.
Oh, Malaka, we need to live in a castle.
I
If
don't
we
know-
got,
I don't know if that's a feature of castles, but this one in particular, yes.
Most certainly is not. Historically, oh my god.
Might be something to do with this being a demi-plane.
I've never been able to eat in my room. I guess now I could.
How cozy that would be.
Wow, maybe we can take our dinner to our room today.
Yeah.
I'm not being it. I'm going to my room. Oh yeah. I mean, thanks. See you at dinner.
See you at dinner. And then he like exits the room and goes back down the hallway.
Well, we're surrounded by like near deities.
Dragons. We're surrounded by dragons.
Yeah, but they're huge.
I know.
I don't just mean in size. I meant power. Yeah. Influence.
Wild. Did we get actual rooms yet?
I think we just picked that last one.
Yeah, I think we did.
I was imagining you guys went down like the west wing where like he told you to go down the east wing, but like you've already seen there are rooms on this side if you wanted to take one of those.
What'd you say?
Stop. You cut out.
For like a sentence. You cut out.
I was imagining you guys went down like the west wing.
Okay.
Where Emit gestured towards the east wing, but you've already seen that there are guest rooms on this side as well, so you could just take one of those if you wanted to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Knowing that we'd probably get lost anyway, back here, we'll just figure out where we sleep later.
No, it's pretty fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll just keep choosing a different room. Anytime we get tired, we're like, yeah, this one works. Cool. Cool.
Ah,
Tomorrow's a different one.
I'm rubbing off on them.
Oh boy.
Eventually, you guys are just gonna end up in Emmett's room.
We still don't know. Gorge's the only one that knows that he was king. So, like, we'd be like, oh, look, it's Emmett. This is a pretty big room. Guests, what are you doing in here?
Why are you in the royal chambers?
Actually, speaking of royal chambers, can Gordon just go looking around trying to find the nicest room?
Sure.
Okay.
Make an investigation check.
He's
Oh,
just
boy.
gonna end up back in the throne room.
12.
So you spend like an hour walking around, and
Fair.
like, well, like you start at the library and you like walk around and you go down the two like main hallways are like the east and west wing, like they're like pretty much straight, but then they do like turn back, so like there's like more depth to the castle, and like you're able to like go left, like more towards back, and then you like find yourself like, it's strange because you think you find yourself back on the first floor without taking any stairs, and then you walk around some more and you end up back at the library.
I'm back at the library.
Yes.
Well, I go ahead and hop on a table and find the biggest book I can and just put it over me like a blanket.
You're the worst guest.
Like the biggest book probably just doesn't quite fit your torso.
Yeah. In all seriousness, no, Gordon's just gonna be like, well, goes back into the library and just starts reading more books.
Make another investigation check.
Oh boy.
Zenny watched him leave and then come back in very upset, and she's like, I don't understand.
So yeah, you just find like some more like general books, I'd say.
Would by any chance would I find any spell books?
I was prepared. Not with a 10.
Oof.
You can try again later or tomorrow.
I can try again? Okay.
I said later or tomorrow.
Okay.
But like oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Bye, Riley.
We're all having connection issues today.
Riley was so upset that Gorgon didn't get a book.
The half webcam duo, or I mean gang. There we go.
No one's in the right spot, but at least people, we can see people until Riley gets back.
I'm in the right spot.
I'm in the right spot.
Yeah.
Do this thing.
Mayor isn't, and Mary isn't.
No, Misfortune's in Misfortune.
No.
The picture of misfortune is.
Oh,
I'm
shoot,
guessing-
wait, no.
Yeah, Alex. We're the
I'm
only
guessing
ones
that's
around
from
making any
when
sense.
my
What did I just roll? Oh, I just. Dang it! That was an accident! I just yeeted my notebook across my mouse and it just hit the investigation. Can I please get something for it so it's not a waste?
I'll think about it.
You get a feeling of pride and accomplishment, Alex.
Can I at least get advantage the next time I roll investigation for that? I got a 24 for
I'll
the folks
say
at home
you
watching.
helped your future self.
Cool. All right. Thank you. That's fair. That sucks. Cause like I don't know what it is with this character. I roll exceptionally low with Gorgon all the time. It's annoying. Last session was really good though. I had a lot of really good rolls with that session.
Because I don't want to do like too much with that, Riley. Edelweiss and Throden, is there anything else you guys wanted to do before like dinner, kind of thing?
No.
Yeah, I'd say so. I don't, you said before dinner, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so, after Throne is done contemplating, sitting in the throne and deciding not to, because he's mature a little bit, he's gonna go searching, just for the kitchen, I'd say.
Okay. Just make an investigation check. And also, are the kobolds with you?
Oh, they're following.
Okay.
That's a 17.
So, yeah, I'd say, like, after, searching, like, the east wing a little bit, like, just, like that hallway, you're like, maybe it's on the other side, and you go check, and, pretty much, like, the second door that you, like, check is the kitchen. This would have been after, Missy and Maleka would have, stumbled in here, so, you also see, Kokora. And, she kind of, like, looks up at you and, like, oh, more guests.
Yes. Hello, Vithrodin, and this is Koj, and Rivos, and Nur. And she's gonna gesture to each of the kobolds in succession.
Oh, how adorable. I am Kokora. And, just for Josh's reference, yeah, she looks like a blue tiefling.
Yes. So, this is the kitchen, right? Doesn't just look like a kitchen?
Yes, this is the kitchen.
Great! I'm here to help.
Okay, do you have experience, cooking?
Yes, I learned from some of the best back home.
Okay, well, there's an extra apron, in the drawer over there, and she gestures, like, towards the corner where there's,
Of course. Put on the apron.
Okay.
Are there any kobold-sized aprons?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
There's no children-sized aprons.
Nope, and there's a reason for that, but, so, I don't have, once the little guys, but, I guess you could, if they just, like, stay off to the side, they shouldn't, tamper with the food.
I'm sorry, you sort of cut out in the middle there. Like I heard, I don't have aprons for little guys, then you kind of cut out, and then I heard, stay off to the side, don't tamper with the food.
Yeah, that was just it. Yeah, so, like, they can just, like, sit off to the side, they don't have to, like,
Okay.
they won't tamper with the food, because, like,
Alright.
they're not, like,
You guys just watch and learn. But first watch, that's how you learn.
Then she also goes and explains it in Draconic, because dragons.
Yeah.
But, so, she, kind of, like, shows you, like, what she's making. So it seems to be like what she's, like, currently working on is, like, a large pot of stew. You can see, like various, like, vegetables and, like, some kind of meat in there. You're not sure what it was, like, just because, like the missiness of the broth. But she kind of, like, explains to you, like, what's going on. Make an intelligence check, add proficiency.
Okay, so add proficiency.
Yes.
So that'd be a 16.
there she is.
Just like the help with the cooking.
Yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna spend a luck point to see what happens, because I can do that now. Same thing. Okay.
I'm 1/4 of Throden.
Oh yeah, luck.
So, total of 16.
Okay. So, yeah, you're able to help her, like, after, like her explaining, like, what she's doing, you're able to, like, help, like cut more vegetables. After that, she, like, gestures, over to, like a salad that she's already tossed, but she hasn't, like, finished the dressing, so, you're able to help with the dressing. And, there's a, what looks to be, like, some kind of, like, large, like pork roast that, like, has been cooking in the oven, and, like after you've, like, already, like, finished with, like, the stew part, that's, like, when you, like, started to smell it. The kobolds get, like, a little bit wily, but, like I'd say, like, between the two of you, you're able to, like, keep them down.
What are they, like, wrestling in the corner?
Well, yeah, they're like unattended children. That's how I imagine them right now.
Oh.
They're, like, chittering about shinies.
At one point, she tosses them one of the biscuits and, like, lets them split it. And she's like, "Don't spoil your dinner," she says in Draconic.
Yeah.
But and yeah, she's like yes, I'm quite impressed with your knowledge. Not having I don't know if you exactly seen like that type of stuff before, but you're picking it up quickly.
Well, like I said, I learned from some of the best.
I believe you did.
So, how did you get into this trade?
I was raised since I was very young. I'm a few hundred years old, so I've had a lot of time to practice.
I haven't had that long to practice, but maybe if I did, I'd be as good as you.
Oh, I would imagine so.
So, I think, unless she has thrown something, that's probably the extent of stuff beyond
Okay.
small talk.
Yeah, I'd say like because you're helping her, you're like able to like prepare like you're able to like see all the food beforehand. So like, and there's like a decent amount of food. Like they have to feed like several people.
Right.
So, and probably this is like a little bit more than like what she's used to. So you definitely help because there's an additional the 6 of you plus 3 kobolds that she has to feed as well. So
Yeah.
and yeah, you're able to do that until dinner at least, and then we'll like pick up what you guys want to do after that. But is there anything Edelweiss wants to do? He's the only one that hasn't got much to do.
No, everyone is currently engaged that Edelweiss would want to talk with, and he doesn't really want to be walking around this place. So,
I mean, people can come back.
no.
You want to talk over dinner?
Edelweiss.
I mean, aside from Throden, who's like busy cooking, you can probably grab someone.
Yeah. Well, because everyone went in different directions, and Edelweiss is like, this place is big. He's gonna get lost. So he just sort of set up wherever he was and just prayed to his god for a bit, and is probably gonna wait until somebody comes to get him for dinner. So he's
So
just
you're in
chilling.
the hall, the
Yep.
throne.
Yep. He's praying probably in front of the throne, but like completely not acknowledging that it's there.
Okay. So
Pack of weirdos that just let into the castle.
Yeah, one of them slept using a book, and the other one's just sitting in front of the throne.
Weird about helping out your hosts.
three of them showed up in the kitchen.
Two of
Yeah.
them are just pressing on walls looking for secrets.
And interrogating the staff.
I mean, I feel like that's the equivalent of like looking in someone's medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
It's exactly what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is there anything anyone else wants to do before dinner, or do you want to call it a session there?
Oh, I'm so excited for dinner.
Zenny wanted to tell Emot about the cloak. Just make sure that he was aware that she used it and nothing happened, and the stuff that she was able to do with it.
You can't find Emmet. Like I said earlier, he went off somewhere.
Alright.
He's not in the castle.
For him, and that's to find him, I guess.
Okay. You can definitely do that later. So like, definitely hold on to it.
Yeah. Alright.
But like he did see you like wearing the cloak, and like he made like mental notes kind of thing. But like you telling him is probably a good idea.
Cool.
So
Oh, actually, Tom, I have another set of herbs in my inventory. During this time that everyone's doing things, can I make another potion of healing with my herbalism kit? Is that enough
yeah,
time?
that,
No.
I think no, because I think it's a day's of work. So like you'd have to spend 8 hours. You can like probably like start like prepping a lot of the materials, and that'll cut down on time later. But you couldn't like start like making the potion itself.
Okay.
Because like some of the steps are like once you start you have to continue kind of thing. So like, like I say, you can start prepping, and then it'll probably take you like about like 6 hours if you do it later kind of thing.
Okay. All right. That's fine with me.
Cool. then I will call that a session. I'd like to thank no one for sponsoring us, but I would like to thank Mare for doing the art of the character art that's in the boxes down there. It's to your left, Mare.
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube, definitely leave a comment, especially if you made it this far in the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and ring that bell. Oh, I almost thought you weren't ready there, but thank you.
I'm always afraid he's never like holding it.
Me too.
No, I'm always holding it throughout like the entire, stream. I'm always holding it.
And if you are watching on Twitch, definitely follow. Consider subscribing, especially with Twitch Prime, because it is free. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free every month. Definitely use it, even if it's not here, but definitely use it here if you can. What else is there? Follow me on Twitter. There's a bunch of commands and or links in the description down below. Follow me, or join my Discord. There's a Crobaton channel in the Discord, so you can definitely talk about the show if you're caught up, and if you're not caught up, ! Crobaton in the chat, and that'll give you the playlist for YouTube. If you're on YouTube, like, just watch in the playlist, and then you won't lose your spot, kind of thing. that helps. Is there anything else anyone wants to say?
No.
Thanks.
Thanks everyone for watching. See you all next week.
Bye bye.